Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 8 of the Road to Max. Rebuilding a RuneScape, a Saga, and man, oh man. Episode 8, let's just talk about this for a second. The thumbnail, obviously, has given away what we will be accomplishing in this episode, but I have never accomplished Barrow's Gloves this fast on an account before, so if that doesn't entice you to like this video, or even subscribe, or if you're subscribed, turn that bell notification icon on. I honestly don't know what will, because this episode is packed. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the mid-game. The absolute best part of an Ironman, in my opinion, transitioning from that mid to late game process. I love it. I'm very excited. Let's get into today's episode. Enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. I want to get some more quests done, but we're at 59 Herbalore. I can make super energy potions, and I have about 200 Aventos, so I'm going to be making about 200 super energy potions for the next round of questing that we're going to be doing, just so that I don't have to keep using the Varrock's Enclave teleport on my dueling ring to restore my run energy. Just finishing up some extra unfinished potions I had in the bank. There we are with 60 Herbalore. Man, that feels so nice, honestly, to just have this early on in the account. And I know I keep saying that, but like, I'm day 30 in here, and we're at 1264 total level, 73 quests completed, and 153 quest points. Like, that's insane to me. Like, I've been going super hard. I can tell I'm just like, I am motivated, ladies and gentlemen, 100%. We ended up making 196 super energy potions. I'm going to take all my potions out, convert them over into 4 doses, and then we'll see what we got. Before I start getting into more combat-heavy quests, we're going to be upgrading the Ivan's staff with my newly found cash that I got from thieving. Boom, down to 790k. And of course, 130k of that is going to be reserved for the Bear's Gloves once we finally complete Recipe for Disaster. Okay, here we are completing the wanted quest for some Fat Slayer experience and access to the White Knight Armory. I hiccuped there, excuse me. So this should get us, I think, 10 levels in Slayer. Yeah, I went from 13 to 23. And of course, I wanted to get that done because Animal Magnetism requires 18 Slayer, and now I can do that. Okay, get another free 1,000 Slayer experience by completing the Portion of Interest, plus we get 30 Slayer reward points as well. And I do not want a Slayer task right now. That is 25 Slayer. We can now kill cockatrices. I don't think that we'll be doing that unless we get them assigned as a Slayer task. And here we are completing the Imp Catcher quest. I figured I might as well just go ahead and do it. It's one of the last few free-to-play quests that I have left. Knocking out an easy quest point and getting an Amulet of Accuracy. There we are with another easy free-to-play quest that is a Vampire Slayer down and up to 52 attack. And there we are completing a Prince Ally Rescue for 3 quest points, a free toll, and it is a prerequisite for some other quests, plus 700 coins. And there's the last free-to-play quest that I had to do below Ice Mountain, and honestly, this quest I feel like is really, really nice for free-to-play. Like, this area down here, there really is just a lot to do. So kudos to Jagex for releasing a really awesome free-to-play quest. Now that is a very nice quest to get done. Animal Magnetism. I am not yet 50 range, so as soon as I hit 50 range, we'll come back here and upgrade this to the Accumulator, but that is super nice to have right now. 26 Slayer. And we are pretty close to 50 range, so it won't take too long to get that upgrade. Desert Treasure, ladies and gentlemen, has officially been started. I'm really excited because, honestly, this is the last major quest I need before Recipe for Disaster. And I'm really close to having the quest points to just immediately try and do it after I'm done. And this, by far, would be the lowest level I think I've ever been to getting Barrow Gloves. So, this feels pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I've got all 4 diamonds. It is time to head over to the pyramid and do the fun part of this quest. Although I am 61 agility, I have a lot of super energy potions, so I'm hoping that I will be okay. Man, this feels so good to get this quest done. Boom, there we are. Desert Treasure, 167 quest points. Alright, let's go ahead and switch off of Ancients. I don't want to forget that while I'm down here, because I don't need that right now. But this is super nice. We have, of course, unlocked the back shortcut here, so I can come in at any time and switch instead of having to run through that pyramid again. I only failed once, and it was on the second floor, so quite happy with that attempt. Here we are completing Eagles Peak, a quest that I didn't need to do right now, but eventually I would have to do it for the box traps. There we are with 169 quest points. Okay, here we are completing In Search of the Myerke. Absolutely beautiful. 2 quest points, 600 experience and attack, strength, defense, crafting, and hit points. I don't think we'll get any levels, but it does bring us closer to that 175 mark, although honestly it will be some time until I try to complete the last part of Rest Before Disaster, because I can't do it with prayers, and our hit points are only 49, and the rest of our stats are just not that good. Well, I totally was not expecting to hit 65 in magic during this quest. There we are, completing the Shades of Morton quest. 2,000 Herblore experience. That is always nice. I'll take any amount of that I can get. And there we are, completing Creature of Frankenstein. This is going to be the last quest that I do for a bit. I really would like to get my combat sets up so I can eventually finish RFD. And I've got a long, long way to go for that. Okay, we're going to be coming in here with a double milestone. There is a 50 range. And then I'm also going to switch over to attack. And this will be 55 attack. The next time you'll see me is hopefully when I am 60 attack. Okay, here we are coming in with a very obvious monumental attack level. We have 60 attack. We can now wield the Dragon Scimitar, and I just gotta be honest. The first time that I did Monkey Madness, I think it took me around 4 hours. I kept getting caught by the monkey every time I got thrown in jail. I didn't know like what I was doing. I was using YouTube as a guide. And it's a lot different when you're older and you understand what needs to happen. It was actually so... Get this. It was actually so bad. I couldn't do the puzzle box stuff, but my brother could, so I just like had him do it for me. But I remember having to do the quest on another account, and I just said F it and just paid the, I think it was like 100k, I think it's 100k, to just auto complete it because I just couldn't feel like, I just couldn't do it. Thanks to RuneLight though, now I can do those, I can do those box puzzles very easily. For someone who can't visualize anything in their head, those are very difficult for me to do. So I have no idea how to do them. But thanks to the plugin helpers, I am able to do them. But yeah, I think the first time took me like 4 hours, and now it definitely does not take that long. I think maybe it takes like 80 minutes, if that. As long as I have energy potions, I'm pretty good to go. Man, I am totally not paying attention. I am in the middle of soldering new batteries into some Pokemon games. There we are with 1,300 total level. 51 strength. I'm really close to 50 defense as well. There we are with 50 defense. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to strength, and we'll be training strength the rest of the way. Like I said, I would like to get 60 hit points before I start the end game for RFD. I feel like 60 hit points and some good food should, in theory, be good enough. There we are with 55 strength. Absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to continue to stay here for a while. Obviously, you know, we got the 60 attack, working towards some hit points. But I really would like to get to that 60 strength. Well, here we are completing the Giant Dwarf quest. I figured, you know, since I went ahead and started it, I might as well go ahead and finish it. It is a nice quest to get out of the way. And there we are, 178 quest points now total. Here we are completing another slice of ham. I have a hard clue step that requires me to do Land of the Goblins. So, yeah, here we go. We do get some free prayer experience and 62 mining. So, very nice. Okay, here we are completing the Land of the Goblins quest, and I gotta tell you, I definitely was, a bit underleveled for this one. Struggled a little bit, but you know what? We have it complete. I went ahead and did the next clue step. Of course, we're being taken out into the wilderness, but I am excited to see what else they do with this quest line because I do really love the Goblin quest line. And there we are. A good amount of experience. I do love the Herbalore experience, up to 68 thieving. Oh, I finally have it. Really hoping that I can get an upgrade from this hard clue. But of course, before we open it, we have to go ahead and open this easy clue here. Okay, that is a collection log slot. What do we got there? We have the Armadillo robe at top. Very nice. That definitely is my best in slot for a prayer. And I'm pretty sure it's my best in slot in magic. And for the hard... Oh, okay. So we got a rune plate body and we got some black D-hide chaps. I already have the rune pick, but the rest of that clue... Very nice. Okay, very excited about that. Man, I was like right there. We just got 60 strength. Absolutely beautiful. I am going to switch over to attack. I might as well just AFK till I'm 65, and then whatever HP level we get, that's what I'm going to try to do. Recipe for disaster for. I'm feeling good though about it. Man, I can't believe we're already above 1300 total. That's honestly so crazy to me. Well, there we are with that 60 hit points level, but I am so swamped right now with the prepping orders for the business that I'm just continuing to stay here. It's not going to hurt. I need to get 65 attack and 65 strength anyway, so maybe we'll be around 62 or 63 hit points, and who knows, that may matter when we go to try to beat RFD. Sweet! There we are. That is 65 attack, just 5 more strength levels, and we can enter that beautiful, beautiful Warriors Guild. Okay, I was not gonna miss this one. There we are with a 65 strength. That is a 65. We are at 62 hit points. I'm gonna finish the rest of the 10 minutes here, work on some defense, and then I'm gonna head over to the Warriors Guild, buy some cheesy potatoes, and then attempt to finish RFD. Okay, I want to get a Dragon Dagger for this quest. It only costs us 30k here as opposed to the 60k over at Sears Village, so I need a spec weapon. I feel like I'm already pushing it, trying to do it this low, so just want to make sure we got everything going for us. Well, I'm feeling pretty good that we're actually going to do this. This is going to be the lowest combat level I have ever had Barrow's gloves, and there we are. We have defeated the Colonimancer. That feels so good. Oh my gosh. Yes, that is RFD done. Oh my gosh. Hurry up and eat the the cheesy potatoes so I could get this lamp. Okay, we're just slapping this on Herbalore. That is free 20,000. That is 61 Herbalore. And of course, we gotta go buy the Barrow's gloves. I also did buy some Mystic, specifically for the Dagonoth fight, because I wasn't really sure how well I was going to tank it. Turns out I tanked it pretty well. So, our cash stack looking a little anemic, and it's about to look a lot worse after this, but oh my gosh, there they are, 130k. Hard task completed. Let's upgrade these rune gloves. Oh my gosh. We are looking so good. I'll take this cabbage. We are looking so good. Whew. That feels insane. I've never had Barrow's gloves this early. This is just absolutely crazy. I'm gonna go grind out the defenders now. I'm gonna go get myself, I think, some black armor or mithril armor, and we're gonna have a good time. I kind of just want to see how long it's been. 33 days. Oh my gosh. That's actually crazy. Oh, 33 days and we've already been here for 10 days and almost 16 hours. Wow, I have really been putting in the time into this account. Oh boy. We're definitely in the mid game now. 100%. No doubt about it. We are there and it feels so good. Hey, we already got our first defender of these. Like, how many kills are we in right now? Let's see. 6 kills, but I got it on kill 5. So that feels pretty good. Hopefully this rate continues. And here we are completing a Soul's Bane. I needed this quest for the Varrock diary. I would like to get easy and medium completed. That way I can go ahead and start buying some battle staves. I'm really close to just being able to make air battle staves, like actually just one level away. And I can already make the uncharged orbs. So I need to start making money. And if I get the medium done, I can make 69k cash in profit every day, which is over 2 mil a month. And that adds up pretty quickly on an Ironman account. I'm gonna be honest, this cutscene kind of reminds me of the first time I got lured into the wilderness and lost a lot of stuff. So it's story time, ladies and gentlemen. So my buddy Sutton had been playing RuneScape a lot longer than I had, and he was at the point where he was chopping down magics and selling them, and had recently upgraded to a whip. Now at this point I did have full rune armor, but I did not have any dragon equipment, but I had done Lost City. So I was using a rune scimitar, basically just some full rune. I had a power amulet, didn't have a glory, nothing fancy. So he asked me to come meet him in Sears Village, and I did, and he gave me his dragon longsword, and I was very thankful for that, because he had just recently got a whip, he didn't need it anymore, and he knew that I had done Lost City and didn't have one. So I thanked him, I went on my merry way, and with the next day, man, you could tell I was like in middle school during this time. So some guy PMs me and he says, "Hey, can you help me?" And I said, "Sure, I can help you." And he said, "My friend is poisoned out in the wilderness and I don't have any anti-poison. Do you have any?" And I actually did have anti-poison. And I said, "Yeah, I do. Can I just give it to you?" And he said, "No, we don't have time. He's gonna die. Can you follow me?" And as a big dumb idiot, I said sure. Now at this point, I didn't know anything about being lured. I really hadn't been in the wilderness. I didn't know what it was. So I just went in, and there, to my knowledge, wasn't... I don't remember. I don't think that there was. There was no warning when you went through. There might have been. I might have just ignored it. I don't think that there was, though. I don't think that there was a warning. And there also wasn't a ditch. Like, you could just wander into the wilderness. So, I went into the wilderness, I entered a multi-combat zone, and I immediately got absolutely wrecked. But I didn't have a skull. So I got to keep my rune plate legs, I think definitely my rune plate, and I got to keep my dragon longsword. I lost everything else. I didn't have anything else on me, but it kind of was like, I actually PM'd him. And I said, "Ha, you didn't get everything." Like, I felt like I had won because he didn't actually get everything from me, which was crazy. Now, like, I don't condone scamming or luring at all, but that was the first and only time that has ever happened. Because from there on out, if anybody that I did not know for a while PM me asking me for help, I ignored them and then would turn my private chat to friends only. Like, that was just... It was so... I wouldn't say scarring, but it was so memorable of an experience for me that I was like, nope, hey, no one is getting my help anymore unless I know them in real life or they have been my friend for a very long time. So hopefully you guys... hopefully you guys enjoyed that story. Okay, well, I'm waiting for the stuff to... continue growing and finish growing over for Garden of Tranquility. Went ahead and did Enlightened Journey. I need to unlock the Varrock portion of this transportation system, so I'll be right back with some willow logs, and we'll get that done. There we are with the Garden of Tranquility completed. I just need to pick some of the fruit off the white tree patch for my last task. I don't know how long this is going to take. I will look on Wiki. But we'll be done the Varrock Easy and Medium diary, which will be really nice. Okay, it is a time to turn this in, and very happy they've been giving you a lot of snape grass seeds, along with the muspikills. That's really nice. I know you've been working on your prayer pots, Father Duo. And there we are. We got 2 antique lamps. Let's go ahead and just slap these on Herblore, because that is exactly what I need to slap them on. Some nice experience. Let's go ahead and get another Varrock armor. And this will be nice, but more importantly, what's incredibly useful is the fact that I can now buy all these battle staves. I think is it 30 or 60? I think it's 30. I think I can buy 30 a day. Yes, absolutely. Boom, there goes our cash stack, but we will make 69k off of this, so 100% worth it. Okay, I wanted to go ahead and get Mage Arena 1 done. Where's the Ceridome? There we are. Always blue, that is my favorite color. We're going to get that cape. Absolutely beautiful. Very nice magic bonus here. I'm going to drop some lobsters, just get a few more. And it will be, honestly, a bit until I do the second part of the Mage Arena. I don't really have that good of food right now. And I remember it being a little bit of a slog, especially since it's out in the wild. So just want to make sure I'm prepared to the fullest before we do that. Well, that is going to wrap it up for today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed. We are just zooming through. And for those of you who don't care about spoilers, which is some of the people in the chat that we've got going here, by the way, feel free to join the chat channel. Feel free to join the Discord. It is in the link down below. And feel free, if you're feeling up for it, becoming a member, because it does really go a long way in supporting the channel. It does take a long time for me to do all this stuff with everything else I got going on, but next episode, we are starting to do some of those really pivotal quests past Recipe for Disaster and closing in on getting the quest cape. I mean, we're up there. We've got Barrow's Gloves. We've got at least 175 quest points. And that feels really nice to have. So next episode, we're going to be working on some skills. I definitely want to get that crafting level for those battle staves that we unlocked for the Varrock medium diary. So next one's also going to be a good one as well. And of course, you know, I have to give a special shout out to the channel members. We have Sir Otterman at the 3rd Age tier, Tom at the Crystal tier, Father Duo and Liz Lemon at the Master tier, and Lane at the Elite tier. Thank you all so much for your continued support and going above and beyond and supporting the channel. And for the rest of you beautiful people, I will see all of you next week. Have fun. I can't wait for the rest of this account to progress.